This stolen logo video is sponsored by Squarespace.com. The Supreme logo, one of the most important logos in all of pop culture, was a stolen idea. But not really. A logo is one of the most important parts of any brand, and it is the most important part if you're under 18. And a good one's really hard to make, and that's why James Jebbia stole the Supreme logo. But not really. I mean, it kind of was, though. It kind of was. But not really. All right, let's get some backstory. So Supreme, before it was the brand that you know it today, was a skate shop. I mean, I guess it's still a skate shop. But before all this, before this photo, this is one of my favorite photos of all time. I want to get this tattooed on me. But before this happened, before that, Supreme was exclusively a skate shop, and it sold, it's a skate shop, so it sold, crowbars. Crowbars were the vessel to Supreme's success. Fueled by candid street interview propaganda, the Supreme crowbar is the pinnacle of modern consumerism. But even though it's mainly skate gear and, just local skaters and stuff hanging out, there's something about that crowbar, man. The crowbar vision. James, you're on it. But James saw something bigger, as he should. And he started to sell shirts with the store's name on it. And then fast forward, like just a couple more shirts or whatever, and then bam, you're like a billionaire. It's that easy, folks. Psych, bro, if it was that easy, James wouldn't have to steal. All right, so the drama, James really wanted to play with the big boys, but he thought his logo was a little too weak, so he needed a buff. So then he did one of these to his designer with the work of the famous Barbara Frugal, which, with integrity in art is kind of slimy. But you know what they say, the world moves a little slow without a little slime. Or at least that's what it feels like, as Young Thug sits in jail to this day. But there was a lot of controversy about the comparisons between the new Supreme logo and the bold white lettering with red boxing in Barbara Kruger's work. But with the message in her work kind of just perfectly aligning with Supreme's vision, it worked perfectly for that logo. And then again, fast forward a couple more shirts or whatever, and then Supreme's worth $2.1 billion, with a lot of that power riding in just the logo. It's inarguably one of the strongest and most effective logos in all of clothing. But what makes a good brand logo? Like, Supreme is cool and all, it's pretty straightforward, but if we're talking about if there's any sign of God or like the Illuminati or whatever, dude, we should be looking at the Nike logo. At the swoosh, there's no way that a shape should have such a chokehold on society. There's some weird psychology going on there. I'll get to the bottom of this one day. The phrase "just do it"? I don't know, man. 3 words. The Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Also, it sounds harmless. If you're doing something like working out or whatever, just go do it. Or if you're gonna eat, just go do it. But what about something harmful for the world? Like littering, or one more game of League of Legends or something. Just something very bad for humanity. All of a sudden, just do it is not the nicest phrase. That's like a sleeper cell. Also, Helvetica. What is that? Why? Why does every brand use that? There's something weird going on there. I'm gonna get to the bottom of that one. Why aren't we using more Comic Sans brands? We just need more representation, guys. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of all these unrealistic beauty standards for fonts. Okay, so back to the swoosh, right? There's something there. There's gotta be, bro. There's gotta be some scientists figure out the way we see shapes and stuff, and they're like, oh, people are gonna buy those dunks. Okay. Right here, bam, this meme, domino effect from lifelong research on human psychology and the way we see shapes and stuff. And then re-releasing Shattered Backboards for the 5th time or whatever at the end. But Phil Knight, obviously we all know who Phil Knight is. I don't know who that is. But he's one of the owners of Nike, and he commissioned Caroline Davidson to make a logo in the same vein as the Adidas logo. They wanted to capture movement, and the Adidas logo apparently captures movement. Man, I have no grounds to be making this video, but here I am. There's something going on there. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. But when you look at it, the two compared to each other, it's a great example of inspired, not stolen. James can learn a thing or two about that. But yeah, personally, even though this is one of the strongest logos of all time or whatever, if I got the commission, I would have done something like this. And I would have been like, dog, you see the movement? But also, fun fact, the Nike logo was inspired by the Greek goddess Nike. Whoa. Yeah. But yeah, you see this curvature? You see this? It's a little too close. I don't know. Inspired. Does she know? Does Nike know? Did you have consent? I say it's inspired, more like stolen. Just classic big mega corporations stealing from independent artists and marginalized communities like the Greek gods. For a brand with their whole logo and ethos based on a Greek goddess, you don't see enough Greek goddess representation, man. That's crazy. Honestly, low-key, I kind of stand with the Greek goddesses in solidarity here. I'm boycott Nike. Just do it. How about don't do it? Funny story. The famous Just Do It slogan has a very interesting story. Also, nothing in your life ever has prepared you for what I'm about to say in 15 seconds. Unless you already know the history of the slogan, in which case, congratulations. You're just gonna be a lot less entertained for the next 15 seconds. Anyways, the phrase "just do it" was inspired by a murderer who was sentenced to the death penalty in 1976. His last words were "let's do it," which is hard. That's a hard set of words as your last words. Due to inflation, the phrase "let's do it" now means "f it, we ball." But that's a crazy way to use that phrase, bro. Like when I use "let's do it," I'm using it when I'm like kind of agreeing something that I'm somewhat interested in, but like not necessarily excited for, but I'm still kind of down because it's not too inconvenient. You know, like those like little things in life where you're just like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Like when someone says like, "Oh, dude, it's been so long, let's catch up," and you're just like, "Yeah, dude, let's do it." Also, you probably don't even really want to catch up either. Or if someone like hits me with a counter offer on Grailed or something, and I'm like too lazy to haggle it down $10 more because I'm like, "Oh, this guy replies so slow," and I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. You know, like 10, whatever. Or just plans that I'm probably gonna bail on in general. I always hit them with the "let's do it" because it doesn't mean that I'm gonna be there. I'm not lying. I'm like, let's do it. I didn't say I was gonna do it. I said, let's do it. Man, I should just start saying no. But yeah, Nike stole the "do it" part. And again, bro, classic mega corporations stealing from independent artists and marginalized communities like murderers on the death penalty. "Let's do it," Nike said, as they stole his last words from him. For a company whose entire slogan is based around death row inmates, I feel like we don't see enough representation. Anyways, I don't know how much of that is true. I saw an article on it, and I ran with it. But again, this is all just my opinion and my consensus on logos, and I feel like I have zero backing for everything. So today we're gonna do some focus group testing with logos. And so what are the parameters for this? Well, here we go. I have a list of very valuable metrics of which we should be looking for when it comes to logos. There's nothing here because I'm not qualified. But you know what I am qualified for? Doing a smash or pass with my boys, and that's probably the closest thing we're gonna get to empirical evidence. And we're gonna learn a lot about, but before that, you know what's also a really big part of a brand, or just anything in general? A very important part is building an online presence with a website, because we're all online. What are you doing right now? You are online. You're on a website. And that's why I really stress the importance of the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. And if you don't believe me, look at this. Squarespace is the best place to make a website for absolutely anything. They got over hundreds of award-winning designer templates so that you can make a website look exactly how you want it, bro. This is key. You don't have to do the work, and it's not stealing. James, I'm looking at you, James, with my messed up fingers. Look at that. Look at my finger. That's crazy. It looked like the Nike logo. You see that? That's insane. But yeah, they just make it really easy because I feel like customization is a very big part. And also, when you want to start selling stuff, they got integrated e-commerce tools on the website so that everything is in-house. Oh, and personally, I am starting another clothing brand soon. I've been subliminally wearing my clothes, like randomly. Here's a sneak peek at one. Bam. Oh, that's crazy. And I'm going to be making a website with Squarespace because it's the easiest, and I don't know how to do anything. As you can see, I'm not qualified to even talk about logos. I'm making a whole video on this, and I'm not qualified to make a website, so I use Squarespace. And bam, it's that easy. So go to squarespace.com/frugalaesthetic. That is a website as well. And you can try out the website builder for yourself. And when you want to buy it and make a purchase, you get 10% off your first order by going to my link, squarespace.com/frugalaesthetic. That is crazy. Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video.
Okay, I mean, it's an easy one for me. It's a Smash.
Smash, like it seems to be.
Is it sexy?
No.
Smash because the color red makes people very hungry, and when I'm hungry, one could also argue that I'm horny.
It's sleek. I love the font. I'm a font slut.
Me too.
I'm a whore
too.
for fonts,
I-
and I think the Supreme font is it's easy.
Yeah.
How would you do it?
2 words. Take out the S, take out the E, bend the R, flip the M, do some freaking with the U.
The bottom of the S, but not the top. I put it in the U. I put it in the P.
Jasmine, what are you putting in?
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
So the next one,
Smash.
When you said babe, I immediately thought
Not the
this.
shark,
That's why
right?
I
Yeah.
hate that.
No, the monkey.
So ugly.
Don't you think the other one would give crazy top though?
What the shark mouth?
Yeah.
No.
It's like a neutral smash, huh? Like,
But no, it is a neutral smash, especially because when you put it with the babe underneath it, that's a pass.
You know, if you look at it close enough, it's a monkey.
Yeah, that's what it. Pass.
how would you smash? I don't really know what I mean when I'm asking.
Yeah, I
that.
just thought you meant like I like it.
Like, if you gave me a logo and it was the gorilla's grip, like, if you gave me this as a logo, fucking smash. It's not, there's no grip here. It's just.
Oh Jesus.
This is honestly one of my favorite ones.
The Google Drive logo. Hole
Smash,
right
smash,
there.
smash.
Pass.
You really?
Not-
There's a hole right there.
Smash! There's a clear hole.
This is
Favorite
what people
ones.
draw in class.
Yeah.
Like the S. It's like the
Yeah,
S.
but this is impossible to make.
No, it just reminds me of like the the S's that you would make in like
Dude,
school.
that is what my friend Lucas said too.
I don't like the it's going forever. The triangle.
Last too long in bed.
When I think of all the impossible shapes and structures that I would love to have a night out with, you know, this is definitely on my list. You know, not only do the physics just not make sense, but neither
Yeah.
do I. And I feel like we would bond over that. We would bond over the fact that neither of us are supposed to exist. And oh my God, have ourselves a rendezvous.
All right, this is the next logo.
Smash, 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 smash.
Visually, it's a pass.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Why?
It's the NATO logo. It's literally just straight ripped from NATO.
Do you like them?
The NATO? No, not a fan.
Nah. Would you smash this one?
No.
Oh.
Smash, 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 smash.
Yeah, it's a smash.
What is this one again?
I feel like that logo would be the type to tell me I did a good job, even if I didn't.
Yeah, I can't remove it from my mind. I
Come
did.
on, just visually look at it. That's
Dude,
a heart.
every
Smash. I mean.
I'm smashing.
I'm
it's
in this logo, bro.
it's so hard to f***ing
Metaphorically or whatever.
It-
Might be the best logo here, right?
That might be one of the best ones.
It is so hard to remove the f***ing people and the style, like every
And
that
the people
logo.
too.
I feel like if I like, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Never mind. Smash though.
No, I'm passing.
Damn, you hate this thing.
Yeah.
You're just remembering all your fits with the CDG comics.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
That's a vagina. That's a literal vagina. Smash.
Probably the best out of
Oh,
all.
it's the sexiest one. That's what I
Yeah,
was
no,
saying.
for sure.
Look at this baby.
Like that's an instant
Easy.
smash.
Like, if you look at it from this straight angle, it looks like somebody like is fighting that. Like this looks like the vagina right here in the middle.
Instant
Yeah.
smash.
No, instant.
Straight up.
Like keep your clothes
I
on.
shit out of that.
Look, the holes
Yeah.
right.
And if you pull them from both different sides, you can control.
Pull the panties to the side. Not
Yeah.
even taking
No.
everything off.
No.
No, and a
And
butt.
if you block
It's
this
just so.
out,
There's so many
it
good things.
says anal.
It's fire.
The hottest one.
Yeah, I love that.
This is the sexiest one, right?
I was smashed all day.
What's your thoughts on Helvetica as a font?
Incredible. This one?
Yeah, Helvetica.
I feel like that trademark symbol has a lot to say.
Is this the off-white logo?
Smash the O. Everything else can go.
It's a pass.
Wow. What about the arrows?
Definitely pass.
Well, if it's the one with the arrows, smash.
What about that one? The script logo.
Pass.
Just pass on the script. It's not sexy enough.
Yeah. It's just not.
Too basic of a woman.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm taking that dot off the eye, sticking it in my mouth and letting it sit in there for a little bit.
Ooh, like a Mentos.
Get a nice taste.
Yeah.
see how it sits chemically, emotionally, and if it sits right, we're going off white.
What makes a good logo?
How you could put it in like different things that it doesn't look weird.
Versatility.
No, it's versatility.
Yeah. Okay, what makes a good woman?
First thing I thought about is the fan house logo. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. 4 holes, differently shaped.
The correct answer is
Yeah, this is like a theoretical company concept called Coom.
I can't. I can't.
What do you think makes a good logo, though? Just quick question.
Staying power and not being like really out there. Like I like it being inoffensive. You know, simple.
This whole segment, I'm gonna slow fade you wearing the Gucci shirt at Coachella onto the front of the screen as you're saying all these things.
Oh my god.
Simple, inoffensive,
I love this shirt.
regular.
It's a great shirt. It's a great shirt. I ride for this shirt.
All right, guys, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you gained nothing, except for squarespace.com/frugal aesthetic. The real logos were the friends we made along the way. You need to re-release these.
But it's not even mine.
your
And also,
friend-
I hate that font. And also, speaking of fonts, motherfucker, you use Comic Sans on your Instagram
Bro, come
stories.
on, that's the point.
That's so
That's
bad.
my whole brand. If
It's
you go
so
on my
bad.
channel,
I know, it's so bad.
it's the whole, that's my whole game.
It's literally the worst font in existence.
No, dude, Papyrus is worse than Comic Sans.
Papyrus. Oh, dude.
That's the worst font.
Oh, yes. That's so bad, dude. What the f?
Yeah, that's the worst font.
Yeah, I hate that. That's so bad. It's so bad. It's like, immediately I'm in Egypt.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, dude.